Welcome to the Daily Digital Show. It is day number 5 in the World T20, day number 3 for Pool B here in Guyana, and we've got 2 games with 2 very evenly matched teams for you. The first match today was Pakistan versus Ireland. The second, the Trans-Tasman battle, Australia versus New Zealand. But to get things kick-started, it was Pakistan who won the toss, something they haven't done a lot of during the last 12 innings. Javira Khan was very happy with that, and boy did she make Ireland pay for it.
Match number 9 in the ICC Women's World T20, and both teams looking for wins. Gone!
She lifts this over cover, and that's another wonderful shot.
Creates the full toss, and there's a chance down at long off and taken. Khan on the charge again, goes to that vacant mid-wicket area. Space again, she gets it on this occasion. That's the area, chance for a catch, and it's taken. It was really Javira Khan that was the glue for the Pakistan batting lineup.
Not the line, as we were saying, not the line. Oh, gone.
Oh, well played. Oh, God! Oh, this one has to be.
That's well struck as she found the gap. She certainly has. Goes right across the delivery.
Oh dear.
And cleaned up yet again.
Pakistan with some good batting from Javira Khan, 74 not out. Good 21 from Aisha. 139 seemed like was a good score, good enough score to make sure that they won this game against Ireland.
With player of the match, Javira Khan for a magnificent 74 off just 52 deliveries. I thought it was one of the best innings I've seen so far in this World T20. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it was a bit tough to bat on there because the pitch wasn't offering pace and they were slow in the air, so it was tough, and I knew that if I take a bit of time then I can execute my skills, and I'm glad that I could execute them.
When you're saying that the pitch was slow, for you as quite a small, slight player, what do you then go to as your power shot? Do you go square of the wicket, or you try and look to go down the ground?
Yeah, here I wanted to hit with the wind, so from this end I could hit over the covers, so it was in my mind, the wind was in my mind, and the field placement was in my mind, and I was just playing to the field, and it paid off today.
You've just hit your highest ever T20 score. Can you go on and hit 100?
Yeah, I can, and if I get a good start in the first 6 overs, I can, and if it's not a big deal because once you keep on scoring runs, and the 5th fielder has helped the batters to score a bit more freely. Yeah. So it was difficult in terms of when there were 4 fielders, the 5th fielder has helped us, and this is why you can see the T20 scores has been gradually increasing, and if 5th fielder has come in, this can anyone can hit 100, not even me, more of our girls.
Okay, just turn around here, because all girls in Pakistan, remember the name, remember the number. There'll be lots of girls coming through playing cricket now. Well done, great stuff. Well, Pakistan has been known for its bowling strength, but in this World T20, it's their batting that's steadily got better and better. And today, they put on their highest ever World T20 score of 139. Most of that off the back of the captain's knock. Javira Khan was magnificent. She took her time early. Once she got into her innings, she really controlled it all. So 74 on the board for her. Lucy O'Reilly got hit against Australia, bowled 5 wides in her first over there, calmed herself for today's match and was brilliant. 3 for 19, Ireland's second only ever maiden bowled as well. So 139 on the board for Pakistan. Ireland, they needed a good start. Claire Shillington once again got them off to that start, but once she fell, they could find no partnerships. They couldn't find gaps either. Dot balls was the killer for them, and also Nashra. 2 for 8, Pakistan, the all-round package, and they pick up their first win in this World T20. With that game done and dusted, it then led to the big one, Australia versus New Zealand. New Zealand with a must-win to stay in contention for the finals. It was all on the line. Meg Lanning winning the toss and electing to have a bat. Could Australia continue their good form with the bat, particularly in the power play? Let's see how they go.
Through the covers, beautifully timed. In the air, and this could well be out. Oh, it's dropped. Change of pace and flicked away.
Just so easy. Up and over this time from Beth Mooney, and she finds the fielder. It's a half century for Alyssa Healy.
Oh, beautiful ball. Bouncing down the wicket, up and over the top. Is it out? What a catch.
Well struck. Gone. Won the toss, elected to bat first. 153 for 7.
Ball. On the charge, straight down the wicket, clears the inner circle. And again with some bottom hand on this. Edged into the gloves.
Oh, as she got back. Oh, that's worth a shout.
Kerr goes across her crease, and Australia have qualified. So in the end, Australia winning by 33 runs with overs to spare. It's been quite comprehensive.
Well, this game between Australia and New Zealand had a bit of a quarter-final type feel to it, with New Zealand needing the win to keep themselves in contention for the final. And when that's the case, you need to bring your A game. And unfortunately for New Zealand, they did not do that today. Catches proved costly, none probably more so than the dropping of Alyssa Healy on 11 by Amelia Kerr. Healy then, well, she went on to score another half century and got a new category of hat-tricks, the hat-trick of Player of the Match awards. Lee Kasprick, though, with the ball, her right arm off spin, proved again another foil for Australia, with picking up 3 for 25. Australia putting on a pass score, as Meg Lanning liked to call it. New Zealand top order power was the key. Bates played very, very well through the middle overs, but it was Perry. She was fired up. She got the key wicket of Devine. Katie Martin came in. She's been in brilliant form in 2018, got into the 20s, but when she fell, you just thought that Australia was well and truly on top. Megan Shute fought back from her bowling innings the other day with 3 wickets. Sophie Molyneux, economical once again, and Australia proving that they had the all-round package to get over New Zealand. So what does that mean now for New Zealand? Well, they will be hoping that Ireland can cause a major upset by taking out India. With all those performances on the board from both teams, what does that mean for the ICC Dream 11 Fantasy League? Let's check out the table. Javira Khan, top of the list with a magnificent 74 today, the highest ever score for Pakistan in World T20 cricket. She was brilliant right from the start, busy to start with, then found the boundaries on both sides of the field. There is more to come from this Pakistan captain. A life early allowed Alyssa Healy to carry on her merry way, hitting runs, which she did today, but also very sharp behind the wickets with a catch and a stumping as well. Lee Kasprick bowled with smarts today, over the wicket, around the wicket. Mooney, Gardner, Perry, 3 pretty big wickets. People who picked Lucy O'Reilly will be very happy. Wonderful economy rate, just 19 runs and 3 wickets, all coming in her last over. And with 48 runs to her name and 2 catches on the boundary, Susie Bates rounds out the list. Right, and here's where you go to pick your ICC Dream 11 team. I'm still not too sure who to pick for tomorrow's matches, but here's a couple of people who've certainly got some ideas.
Pick your World T20 Dream 11.
Pick me. Pick me.
Pick me. Pick me.
Pick me.
Pick me.
Pick me. Pick me. Who will you pick?
The seesawing continues between Guyana and St Lucia. We are back to St Lucia for day number 6, and it is a game with 2 evenly matched teams once again. It is Sri Lanka up against Bangladesh. Now, only yesterday Sri Lanka pushed South Africa right to the brink Do they have the game to topple the Asia Cup champions?
Our next target is tomorrow match against Bangladesh. We played each other more cricket last couple of years, so we know their potential and their weaknesses. We play our basic cricket, we played our positive cricket tomorrow, score more runs and try to get 2-3 wickets early, and we try to defend that total. I think this wicket is really good for bowling, so better struggling always. I see the England struggle and the Sri Lanka and South Africa also struggle. So hopefully the rain will stop and next couple of games we can play good cricket. They have good spin attacks, so if we can score 120, 130, that is good score. If we bowl first, we try to cut off like 75, 80 runs. So that's our target. Definitely, still we have a chance. We have only played one game and one game is washed out, so we have 2 games. If we won 2 games, we have to go to the semi-finals. We have a chance. Main thing, tomorrow match. My plan and my team plan is win tomorrow match, that's it.
The second match of today's doubleheader is an exciting one as well. It's South Africa up against the West Indies. The first time St Lucia has seen the home team as well. These two teams played off in a recent series, went 2-2. Now the exciting thing coming out of the South African camp is that Shabnim Ismail has put her hand up and said that her and Marizanne Kapp are the best 2 opening bowlers in world cricket. Well, the West Indies top order, they're like, Matthews, Dotton, and the captain, Stefanie Taylor. And we've spoken to her about the road she's made.
When I was a child, maybe about 6, I played backyard cricket with my brothers. I think I was the only girl. Backyard cricket is fun until, you know, it gets so technical. There was a few rules, you know, one bounce, you know, you have to maybe catch with one hand or, you know, with the left hand or right hand. We had tennis ball and we had to tape it up with like black tape. We didn't even know much about like swing and whatever. We were just like, oh, that ball moves so, and you know, it was fun. I played with the boys, so I was a tomboy growing up. Being the only girl, I remember when I was to play under 19, people were like, no, I don't believe that she should play because boys are, you know, big and strong. And my coach stood up and be like, well, if she's not playing, then we're not competing. The sponsor, you know, came to one of the games and saw me play, and he was like, oh, wow, she could really play. When I'm on the field, you would not believe that I'm actually a girl. Men would walk up to me and be like, you bat like a man. Like, you could be on the West Indies team. My name is Stefanie Taylor, and I'm moving cricket forward.
Huge wins for Pakistan and Australia. Over to you, St Lucia, for more Pool A action. #WT20, #WatchThis.
Watch this.